Well, hello out there in the interwebs. My name is Kathy Walker, coming to you live. This is the year of aping dangerously. Started out as a podcast, and now I'm moving on to a YouTube channel. And we will still keep the podcast going. Our latest episode came out last Thursday. Look for a new one this Thursday. Have a couple great interviews lined up, and we'll be recording and editing those as well. I just wanted to come live because, again, just excited to dive into this streaming world even if we don't have folks in tune yet. But hey, if we keep coming, keep doing it, keep adding value, uh, if we build it, they will come. So, what is this channel all about? It's basically to guide and help current and aspiring assistant principals and school leaders in general just up their game, to share resources, to help us be the best leaders we can as we mold and create tomorrow's leaders. So, something I'm passionate about. And for those of you who are passionate about it, we thank you for tuning in and being a part. If you check the links, uh, connect with me on social media, Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn. I'm not Instagram ready yet, so that's where I'm going next. So hopefully, in my next iteration, I will get more proficient with Instagram. But I'm coming to you live today because I just wanted to share that I did post a new video, and that is some summer reads to check out this summer to hopefully help us prepare for what's to come. One of the reads was a 10-minute principal, which was a book that my last principal, I guess she's still my current principal. Today would be her last day as she moves on, Sheila Jenkins, and she will be coming up on our podcast this week as one of the guests that I had a chance to interview and talk with. And she recommended this book, 10-Minute Principle. So that's one on the reading list. And it's pretty good book, easy read. And it was really weird because I kept looking at the name, Evan Robb. Where did I see that name before? And I know as a math teacher, a middle school math teacher, I remember reading his mother's book actually on reading strategies for the math classroom, and that being very helpful. And so it was kind of exciting to see that legacy kind of carry on. And with the insights that he makes in this book, is one that I hope you check out. But it's subtitled "Free Your Time to Focus on Leadership." And again, that's what I'm hoping this channel can focus on. But I feel like, again, I don't consider myself the authority. 8 years as an assistant principal, also elected as North Carolina Assistant Principal of the Year for the year 2019. So I'm still learning and growing. And that's why I wanted to start this channel, because I'm hoping to learn and grow from you as well. So by all means, please, um, in the comments, uh, share your resources, share the things we can share. The one thing I'm hoping to do with this live, as we get people and as we expand, those who want to push that leadership button forward, that we can maybe do a virtual book study. So my next video probably will cover these books, and I don't know, get them in the frame. For those of you, I actually had a chance to um, meet Principal Kathele last year. I participated in the national um, oh gosh, National Association for Secondary uh, Principals, and their principal national principal conference was excellent. As one of the statewide APs of the year, I got to participate in some special training, which was very exciting. And from that, I'm hoping to share those things that I've learned from you with you, and that I also learned from a lot of the other principals who participated as well. And Also, I got to see a session with Principal Kafele that was so packed, we had to move it to another room. And even once they moved it to another room, it was still jam packed with people. So that was pretty cool. But he has been doing a virtual AP Academy, and on my YouTube channel, I have a playlist of the academy because I think there's some vital information and questions that as school leaders we should be asking ourselves. So in his new book, The Assistant Principal Critical Questions for Meaningful Leadership for Professional Growth, it really takes a focus on a lot of times as assistant principals, we might be delegated to just doing discipline. And that is not the only thing we're there for. So he really gets into our role as an instructional leader, which I think is pretty awesome and pretty cool. And I would like to host a virtual book study since in this time that we're recording this and going live with this is the last day of June of 2020. And in America, we're still dealing with the pandemic as well as around the world. A lot of us are stuck here, kind of doing things online and virtually. So, but that still shouldn't stop the learning, the growing, and the connecting. So, I'm hoping that we can connect. So, if there are interested assistant principals, vice principals, and I'm not sure how do you be a vice or assistant? When I was growing up, I had vice principals, but now that I'm in education, I have principals. But in any case, like to get a virtual book study going. And maybe if, as principals, if we can get 50 assistant principals, that maybe each of us can take a question, dive deep into it, and come up with our own virtual kind of assistant principal 50 virtual book study. So, we're going to try to launch that. And perhaps next Saturday during the academy, I'll see if there is any interest in that and we can get that going so everybody can kind of take a question, dig deeper into it, and then share it out with the group because I think that would be awesome to be a part of that kind of virtual book study. And I know there are some book studies going on, but here at the year of Aping Dangerously, we want that to be a part of what we do and how we build our community. So I'm excited about that. So again, if you have the chance, visit the website. Year of Aping Dangerously. And once you go on there, there's links to the podcast. If you are an AP, we'd love to have you come on the podcast. A lot of times, the one question we do ask is for your origin story. Because I know a lot of folks go into education and go into the classroom to really have an impact and shape and help young people, but again, your calling might become bigger and you want to have more of an impact and more of an influence. I struggle with that because I really thought, hey, I'm needed in the classroom. There's a need for my voice. There's a reason I'm here. And it had to take some friends and people telling me and family kind of saying that maybe your message needs to go bigger and maybe you can help more people by being outside the classroom in an administrative role. And even now, as an administrator, I feel like my voice needs to go a little bigger and that I need to learn a lot more and that there are more people out there to reach and connect with. So that's why creating the podcast and also the YouTube channel to expand that reach and expand those connections. So much going on with education, so much going on with our country. We're at such a turning point that we need spaces to hear more and more voices. So that is what I'm truly, truly excited about and coming to you with this channel. So please make sure you check out the webpage. There is a space where you can connect and leave your email and we can kind of hook up with you and make you a part of the dangerous community that we're building for assistant principals, and even aspiring assistant principals, because I know you go through a program and you're learning so much, and they kind of assume you're going to be a principal. But in most cases, you're going to be an assistant principal for a year, 2 years, maybe 6 or 7 years before you take on that leadership role. So, what are the things that you need to know to be successful in that area before you move on? Look for another video. Again, podcast coming out. Usually we try to do Thursdays for podcast release. The video releases, we haven't kind of come up with a schedule, but I have another video coming out later this week that's going to be just some Google apps that can help you kind of get through your day, whether you're in the building or outside of the building. So look forward and look towards that as we move on. Just some exciting stuff coming up here on this channel. We do hope that you tune in, check it out, and we'll do this live every once in a while because we can, and we have the tools, we have the technology. It's like the bionic, like the bionic woman. Not really. But just something fun for us to kind of connect and learn and grow from. So again, the channel is Year of Aping Dangerously. My name is Kathy Walker. We're trying to get a book study going with the uh, wrong book. The Assistant Principal 50 critical questions. So if you want to be a part of that book study, please, on the contact me section of the web page, check that out. And again, the web page is yearofapingdangerously.com. Probably doesn't roll off the roll off the tongue, but that is the website. And I know it's odd, it's cumbersome, but you know what? In 10 years time, it'll be a household name, and you were here at the beginning. So awesome. Kudos. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much for being a part of the channel and coming by and checking out the channel. We do hope that if you can, you will take the time and subscribe. That doesn't cost you anything. And again, it's just like much appreciated so that we can kind of keep content going and doing all kinds of cool things here to help, again, build today's leaders as we help and develop tomorrow's leaders. So that's what we're kind of excited about. I don't know. I just released the video on the YouTube page and it's about summer reads. So, what are you reading this summer? If you're out there tuning into us, I would love to know what's on your summer list because I know there are some educators that are like, no way. I'm like, I'm not reading anything, or if I do read, it's trashy novels. Forget all the highbrow educational stuff. I'm just going to read the good junk. But if you are reading something, uh, hey, let us know. Let us know in the comments what's on your summer read list. That would be awesome. So what are you reading this summer? Would be our I guess question of the day. I'm doing everything in cats. So once again, it's the year of APing Dangerously. The podcast. There you go. There's the question. What are you reading this summer? I can't talk and type, as you can see, but that's okay. It's all new. It's all practiced and all practice, not practice, but just rolling it out to see, hey, how we can serve the community of aspiring and current assistant principals, because that's what it's all about. Um, hey, that's it. That is it. I thank you. I invite you to check out the webpage, tune into the podcast. Let me know what your aching questions are, the things that you need help with or that you want answers to. Because even if I don't find the answers, I know tons of folks, and we can probably get an answer for you here at the Year of Aping Dangerously podcast. Got to get those pressing questions answered. And I thank you so much for tuning in and checking it out.